I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money.
And here's what happened, okay? So as I'm streaming Marvel 2, Asmongold was also streaming. And Asmongold's audience says to him, hey, FYI, Phil is streaming. It's his birthday marathon. And you had mentioned the other day that you might want to stop by and say hello to him on his birthday. And Asmongold was like, oh, shit, that's today. I totally forgot. And he happened to go to my Kick stream because I guess he doesn't want to watch my YouTube stream for some reason. But he opened up my Kick stream on his stream. And he actually watched me play a match of Marvel 2 for like 60 seconds to 2 minutes, right? Like very short. And he basically said to his audience, all right, well, I'm going to go on a break. I'm hungry. And I'm going to go for a walk and I'll come back. And when I come back, maybe we'll say hello to Phil. You know, we'll jump over there. So he hosted my Kick stream. And when he hosted, 4,000 viewers poured into my Kick stream from Asmongold's stream. All right. So obviously this massively inflated the attention on my stream for the day. And as I'm sitting here playing fighting games, boom, humongous attention spike. So we actually started playing Street Fighter 3 Third Strike while this was happening. And as I'm playing Third Strike and I'm beating up on people, okay, I go from like 130 viewers on Kick to like 4,200 viewers on Kick. Holy crap. All right. So I'm just basically hanging out with everyone. I'm talking because the chat's moving a mile a minute because now all the Asmongold viewers have joined. And they start supporting in droves. They dropped, no exaggeration, some of the biggest amounts of kicks I've ever seen. The biggest single amount of kicks ever, 10,000. Someone did that twice, and other people were doing 5,000, 5,000. So by the time it was all said and done, they had basically doubled what I had made on my birthday stream just because Asmongold had hosted the stream, which is insane, okay? So here's the weird thing that happened, all right? Everyone's like, this is cool. When Asmongold comes back from his break, Phil can have him on the show, and we got a little birthday discussion or whatever. This will be really cool. And he actually sounded pretty positive about it, that he really wanted to do it. As I'm playing Third Strike, the audience tells me, Phil, just so you know, Asmongold ain't coming back today. I said, why not? He just got suspended from Twitch. What? For what? And of course, everyone was trying to figure out what happened. Why did he get suspended from Twitch? And come to find out, it was some nonsense where I guess he had been saying something like, I don't care about the opinions of a certain group of people or whatever. Which is, I'm sorry, it's an opinion. And even if you think that maybe it's biased or it's a bad opinion, it's still an opinion. He didn't call for the mass murder of people. He didn't say something insanely heinous about child abuse. He literally just said he didn't care about the opinions of a certain group. And that's his entitlement to do that. Well, Twitch didn't like that, and they banned him for it. Do you guys understand why I have absolutely zero desire to ever stream on Twitch again? That place is absolutely out of control. If you don't 100% agree with everything that they agree with, if you're not part of their groupthink mentality over there, i.e., if you're not a fucking hyper-leftist liberal, you get treated like dirt. What the fuck is wrong with them? Like, on what planet do they think that should be allowed, that kind of behavior? By the way, you can be just as extreme on the other side, like you can be insanely extreme leftist, and they do nothing about it. They allow that. So you can say extreme stuff as long as it's left-leaning, but the moment you say anything not in line with that, you get punished for it. Why would I ever want to be on that business or website for a moment? I don't. Never. I'm never going back. They can go to hell. All right? Really. And it's funny part because people are like, well, you don't do political content. You're right. But that still doesn't make it right. They do not equally enforce their rules. They 100% give leniency and a lot of passes in favors to people who they like because they think alike, and then they treat everyone else like dirt. Notably me. I've been treated like dirt over there too from years ago, and I want nothing to do with them. So anyway, he got suspended. Now, people actually just said in chat, he's since been unsuspended. Who cares? That's the equivalent of me when I was streaming Returnal, literally doing absolutely nothing wrong and getting suspended, only for them to overturn it later in the day and say, oh, sorry, we made a mistake. Well, fuck you. You don't turn off my business and stop my ability to earn money because you're an idiot and you made a mistake. You actually confirm the problem first, then you punish. You don't punish first, then apologize later. And that's the problem with Twitch. So, yeah, I'm not going back over there ever. They can go to hell. All right? So anyway, Asmongold was suspended and basically said, well, guys, I'm not coming back today. So he never came back on stream and he wasn't able to appear on my birthday event. But I mean, that was pretty crazy that he out of nowhere, all right, out of nowhere, he decided to do me another solid, right? He watched my stream for a little bit. He hosted it. It gave me a giant view boost, a giant, support boost on my birthday, notably, which was really nice of him. He didn't have to do that. So I absolutely appreciate that. I do. And, I just want to say thank you to him for that. Likely he'll never, if I send him a DM or whatever, he'll never see it. But if anyone ever sends him this clip, I don't know if they would. I just want to let him know how much I appreciate it. It's amazing that this guy is, twice now doing me a solid, and it helps. I'm a small guy. I'm a little time streamer. I'm not a big guy. So to get that kind of attention and support out of nowhere is greatly appreciated. And as I've already explained, because he gave me a fair shot in November when we did that interview, I have been able to break free of the chains of daily goals and all kinds of stress and problems that I always used to be involved in. I can just chill and enjoy games. I can play games whatever I want. We can have a good balance of games. We can have streams that don't do well, and it's okay because the other streams are doing so well. And I don't have to sit here and constantly e-beg, and I really, really appreciate that. So, that was awesome, okay? Thank you to Chronogeist for a $2 super chat who says, Twitch is garbage. I hate it. I really never want to go back there. I mean, I'm not even kidding. Like, if Twitch was the only place possible to stream, I probably would quit streaming. So we're not done talking about the birthday, but we got some support coming in, so allow me to shout it out. Sergeant Madness, thanks for $10. He says, I don't know if you heard yet, Asmongold didn't get suspended because of you. Oh, I know. We just talked about it. It was determined that it was something that he said political on his stream that Twitch didn't agree with, and that's why he got suspended, And again, I just can't believe it that that's how they run that site because, again, we know for a fact there are people that say heinous things on that site daily who always get away with it, but they only target people who are of their same mindset, who aren't of their same worldview or political view. And that's basically a witch hunt. And that's not right. Thanks for $10, Sergeant Madness. I appreciate it. Okay. Anyway, so after that, after getting this giant view boost and insane amount of support while I'm playing Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, okay, people are basically like, all right, so you got about 2 hours left in your marathon. We're kind of tired of fighting games. Would you play Mario? I said, sure, let's do it. Let's switch over. Let's do some Super Mario World and have some chill fun to end the stream. I wouldn't know about that. So we got a couple of super chats. Sergeant Madness with another $5. Thank you for all the support, Sergeant Madness. He says, do you still get a lot of detractors? I remember I used to watch you stream on Twitch back in the day. I get tons of detractors. Here's the difference. I don't pay attention to them anymore. I don't give a shit. I'm doing so well for myself that the detractors don't matter. The problem was, at one point, I was struggling. And so every little thing that they were doing was hurting me and my business and taking, money out of my profitability and taking food out of the mouths of me and my wife. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm doing so well for myself that it doesn't matter anymore. Like, I don't care. Let them say what they want to say. Let them do their stupid clips and shit. I'm fine. You know? Greed Goblin, thanks for